Welcome everyone. The LEC Winter Split just officially started last weekend, and the EU gives exactly what it does best: absolute shit gameplay. But hey, at least it's still the same LEC that we all love. Here's a quick recap of LEC Versus Week 1, Day 1. Before we kick things off, I must warn you that all these games are fearless draft best of 1 games, so be prepared to see the same 15 champions rotated and traded every game. Fuck you, LEC. It's 2026. It's January 17th, the day we've all been waiting for. And to kick things off, we had the team that everybody's waiting to hate watch versus the team that everybody's waiting to hate watch. That's right, it's Los Ratones versus Fnatic. And the haters sure had a tough time deciding who to hate on for this matchup. To get us all hyped for the first game, we got 9 NPC picks and 1 boss pick. Naturally, he goes for his classic, Kled, so we know that top lane was cooked before the game even started. As soon as we get into the game with our popcorn ready, Velia gets his PC controlled by Mossad agents that send him straight to the enemy jungle for absolutely no reason. You'll be seeing this quite often, so if you're a jungle main, I hope you're ready to take notes on how not to jungle. Until the 21st minute mark, the game was a complete snooze fest with both teams playing passive, but then a team fight ensues and boom! Los Ratones decide that Velia flag dragging in and Corki jumping into Talia rocks is exactly what they need to win this fight. Of course, Reckless has no enemies, so he says, "Alright guys, I'm peace out of here," while he watches his team get destroyed conveniently right in front of the Baron pit. If my Braum uses this emote after my entire team dies in a fight, I'll crash out, and from here on it was a pretty straightforward game for Fnatic. Obviously Crownie gets caught in mid for absolutely no reason once, and Fnatic bulldoze their way through LR's Nexus and cut themselves a free win. Next up we have the Battle of Mid, Giant Sex versus Team Shitters. In draft, we get 10 NPC champs, as is tradition for best of ones, but hey, we got a Brazilian bard on the rift, so everybody please watch out. The early game was another snooze fest, with Nook and Bukada teaming up to get a slight lead, but the Brazilian bard strikes and helps out Giant X by doing whatever the fuck he's doing in this clip. This brother is absolutely happy gaming. Worry not though, because Nook sets up a double kill for himself, and the gold lead goes up again. Third Drake looks inevitable at this point, but of course, Happy Gaming Bard dies for no reason, and Noah absolutely pops off to even the gold yet again. This team might just be Nook with a bum-ass bot lane. After Bukada gets caught, Giant X takes the lead after a team fight win, but ladies and gentlemen, this is the LEC, and here gold is just a number. Shifters then trade Baron for Drake, and Baron in scene 16 at 32 minutes means that the towers fall like my grandpa down the stairs. They make it all the way to the Nexus, and it's a clean 34-minute game for Team Shifters. Is what you'd think, but boys, this is the LEC, and we do things a bit differently here. I'll just let the whole clip play without saying anything. Absolute dogshit gameplay. For Game 3, we get 2 teams that have made a combined total of 8 changes to their roster. It's Team Heretics versus NAVI. There was a single spicy pick in the draft, rookie Rylich from NAVI with a terrorist pick Kiana, and this is how I know that he is for sure an evil person. This game from start to end was just Team Heretics bleeding gold every second, and by the 20th minute mark, NAVI was 7k gold ahead without doing anything too special. If you're wondering how, just look at what Sten does in this clip. By the end of the game, Team Heretics managed to not get a single turret, and the only thing that they have to show for that game was their grubs. These guys might just be competing with Los Ratones for last place. Trayson was the only saving grace for this team, but I must say that Rylich's performance on Kiana was monstrous. Really excited to see how NAVI performs this season with their new team. Game 4 was a battle between the power of friendship versus the power of love. SK Gaming versus Vitality. Now, if you know anything about Leader's champion pool, you'd think that you're about to see some spicy picks this game. But to everyone's disappointment, he picks Victor on mid. You gotta love Season 16 best of ones. As for the game itself, you can tell how much Mickey X likes Leader because he leaves Yopa to go see Leader every other minute like he's having an affair with him. And even after all the help Leader was receiving, he was basically even with 2026 Humanoid. If that's not the definition of washed, I don't know what is. As for Mickey's second best friend Wonder, he somehow managed to get Giga gapped by Naknako's Aatrox as a Mesa, which is also quite a commendable feat. Despite all I say about this team, the Unks actually put up a fight against Vitality and were quite proactive in the way that they played the map, so despite losing to 2026 Humanoid, I will say that this team might not end up being bottom 3 this split. Moving on to Game 5, you might have noticed that the stadium just got 5,000 times louder. In case you're wondering why, it's KC time, baby. To be honest, I would hate to be this guy sitting right beside the Ultras. KC versus KC Blue I thought was gonna be a doozy, but turns out Kamilu and Yukino are built different. Put these guys in a tier 1 team right now. But unfortunately for KCD, after having a decent early game, Kyahu started showing that he's actually Korean, and also the top and bot lanes were just naturally getting Giga gapped. I guess that's just what happens when you have Kanna on top lane and Kalist and Busio on bot. By the time 4th Drake spawned, KC had a 2,500 gold lead and they comfortably won the team fight. Despite a nice little balance steal by Yukino, KCB couldn't keep up with KC's tempo on the map, and all KC had to do was claim Soul, wait for the next Baron spawn, and walk through KCB's front doors. Finally, we have the star matchup of the day, G2 versus MKOI, who are both favorites to win the tournament. Both teams are coming into this season with the same roster, but apparently Hansama didn't make the cut. Very early on, Jojo Pin the GOAT starts dicking on Caps, and this might have left Caps as a concussion because what in the 6-pack are you doing, Caps? That is one hell of a way to start your split, not gonna lie. Skumon manages to get a couple of kills in mid, but it's season 16 and dragon stacking is the name of the game, as Elyoya, being the smarter jungler that he is, just full clears, gets 3 Drakes and Grubs. This guy might as well be playing a PvE game, bruh. Meanwhile, although Super died level 2 to a 3 camp gank, he's still playing Yonara, so of course he still shits on Corki the entire game, having a 2k gold lead over him without any kills. G2 feel that 2k gold lead hard when they have a little teamfight bot and 3 members of G2 fall like flies. After that is the 22nd minute mark and MKOI are already on soul point. Being 5k gold down at this point, G2's only option is to believe in Skumon to steal the dragon, but Elyoya, cold as a cucumber, says that's my shit and puts Skumon in his place. This also means that Baron is now theirs for the taking, and by the end of the Baron power play, MKOI has a 10,000 gold lead over G2. Pretty simple game here on for MKOI, they make no mistakes. They beat G2 in a team fight, take Elder Drake, take Baron, run straight into G2's base like it's their property now, and give G2 an eviction notice.
GG's, pretty clean game for MKOI.
That's all for week 1, day 1 of LEC Versus. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.